Y'all ready?
I wouldn't plug it in just yet though. Mine.
Okay.
It's gonna overheat.
All right. Oh, okay. Alright. There you go. Yep, it's not. Oh, yeah.
So watch it for
I got you. We live.
All right, Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We're the Great Millstone, the camp of Sin City, Las Vegas. Obviously, that's where we're at right now. First of all, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh. We're out here again, another weekend. Okay, getting closer and closer to that day to the day of judgment, right? To the day of the Lord.
Salakia, double honors to the apostles and elders.
Khan Salakia, double honors to the apostles and the elders. As I was saying, we're getting closer and closer to the day of the Lord, which is the day of judgment. Okay, and that day is approaching. We're seeing the pains increase on the earth. Okay, we see the day of Jacob's trouble getting near, and it's right around the corner. So we're out here to warn our people, the so-called Negro, the Latino, the Native American, okay, that it's time to repent, that the Lord is done playing with his people. He's here he's coming back to gather a remnant of his people, okay, because the whole nation is not going to make it out of this Exodus. It's not going to make it out of this Egypt, okay? Only a select chosen are going to make it out of this place, okay? And it's going to be a salvation, a beautiful salvation, okay? Unlike, it's going to be like nothing the world expects. It's going to be so miraculous. But also his wrath, his fury, and his anger is going to be just as big, okay? And before the salvation comes, we're going to have to go through the straight gate. It's a fire, right? The trial of our faith is going to be put on display, man. Okay, so we're seeing the wicked are boasting and bragging. They're gathering up the riches for the last days. They're hoarding up all the riches. Okay, they're putting together a system to further enslave us, to move us from one captivity to a digital captivity. Okay, and it seems like they can't be stopped. It seems like nothing outside of this is gonna work. That's what it is, okay? Because the Lord put him in this position, and it's the Lord that has to take them out, okay? Anybody got something? Go ahead, bro.
Here's the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 9 says, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it."
Right, it's gonna be a day like unlike any other day in the history of the world. You put all the wars together, and it pales in comparison. Because this is gonna be a worldwide judgment. Okay? There's gonna be famines, pestilence. There's gonna be sedition. There's gonna be race wars. Okay, nation against nation, people against people, families against each other. Okay, because of the confusion that's coming on the earth. That's already here, but it's just gonna get worse. And then finally, to put the cherry on top, you're gonna have the missiles, the nuclear warheads. They're gonna be shot towards the ends of the world, right? From one end to the other end, the arrows. Okay, you got that. Those weapons can flatten a city in seconds. All the infrastructure that we see, all the people that we see around here, gone, evaporized. Okay, that's the Lord. And then you got the chariots. You got more?
Continue on Isaiah 13 and 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
So it's a day of darkness. You know? A day of, hey, smoke. Okay? Fire and smoke going up. All right? It's a very, very, hey, the Lord ain't playing with our people anymore. Well, the Lord is coming for 2/3 of his people to be judged. All right? These plagues, these are the pestilence, the sword, the famine, all that was created to judge our people and the rest of the heathens. Okay? But right now we're walking, hey, the world is marching towards this new world order. It's being put in place. We see all the psyops. Okay? We see the wicked, how they're getting down. It's obvious that they're up to no good. They're not hiding anymore. It's not hidden. It's not a hidden secret anymore that the government and the elite of this world are the bad guys. It's very obvious. They're the villains of this movie.
Yep.
Okay? So right now it's the time for our people to get up out of this place spiritually, mentally, to awaken, okay? To receive the word, to be washed with the word, so they can be cleansed, and therefore they can receive salvation and mercy. Well, mercy and salvation. Okay?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 13:11, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
Right, because the wicked, they're in their heaven right now, and they have it all. They have more than man's heart can wish for. Okay? They have it. They have everything, but look what they're doing. Look how they're treating the earth. Look how they're treating the Lord's people. Okay? Everything is suffering under the management of the wicked. Okay? So what is going to happen? The Lord is coming back to, he's coming back to take what's his. To take back what's his. The Lord is coming back to claim his world. Okay? And set it in the right place and in order. Because right now, the government that's running this thing is out of order. They don't follow the scriptures, even though they put their hand on the Bible, right? They don't follow any of the instructions of the Bible. Go ahead.
And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Yup. The pride of this devil. Okay. That saith, it's pretty much it's me. I did this by myself. Ain't nobody gonna take me out. Okay, we gonna set this new order. Okay, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. He's basically saying that. In other words. Okay. So what? That's why the Lord is letting this devil get proud, just like Pharaoh. You know, so that the Lord can show his power.
Yeah, it's beautiful you said that, because when you look up the word for terrible, the Hebrew word for terrible is irayatazah, and it says fearful, i.e. powerful or tyrannical, mighty oppressor and great power,
Right.
strong, terrible, violent, just like Pharaoh.
And we had the demon, Noah Ferrari.
Noah of all Ferrari.
Right. He came out and he said that the tyrants of the past they didn't have the technology that the tyrants of today have, like him, and how they were planning to basically hack humans, how humans are hackable, and we're basically just cattle to them, you know. So they're openly stating that they are the modern day tyrants, okay? And they're very terrible in their rulership. They're very cruel, man.
Yeah, how could you make the statement, you will own nothing and you will be happy?
We
You don't get more proud and arrogant than that.
That's
true.
And we're gonna reshape your future for you.
Tell you how to think.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know who he reminds me of with that statement from the movie The Matrix, the architect? He said the Matrix was perfect, sublime, but it was too perfect. People rejected it because it was too perfect. Like, hey man, so this is the 6th version of it, right? He said in the movie. So you're trying to hack what we want because you read our internet search engine IP addresses and what we naturally gravitate to with ads and whatever else and cookies. And now you think you know us? Like we can't change? You're gonna force us into where you can control everything? That's an arrogant ass devil, man. Proud.
Yep. He's looking to basically hack. Well, he has the world. He has the people of the world in his hands. He has the 2/3 in his hands. It's the remnant. It's the elect that he wants. That he wants what he can't have. Okay, so he's gonna try to take it by force. Okay, he wants to take that woman by force, right? The Lord's woman.
Yeah, that's what Revelation 3 and 10 is going to be all about. That hour of temptation to test you. The elect, that's going to go through that test. You know, the enemy, he wants to conquer your spirit. He basically wants to take you for his possession. And that's what you're going to be tested to see if you're going to remain loyal to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and remain his possession.
God, that's that season. You know, as we go into the book of Deuteronomy 22, that's ultimately what he wants to do into the Lord's possession, man. Hey, so it's our duty to what? To cry out, to let him know, hey, that we're not available, man. Because by that act of crying out, what? You're found not guilty. You're innocent, you know?
And ultimately, not even just crying out, but when it could, like, especially when that moment comes, you gotta be willing to die.
Conscious.
You know? Just be willing to you know, hey, I'm willing to just go out there. You know? My soul is it already belonged to someone. You know?
All right, and that's what the Lord is prepping us. All right, we're prepping us right here. We're prepping each other up, you know, comforting each other. The Holy Spirit is comforting us, getting us ready for that day, for the day of battle, right? Because hey, it's gonna be a very terrible time, man. It's already it's slowly creeping up. We see all the madness. Hey, we're always talking about the crash out season and how it's only increasing. Okay, how everybody's pretty much ready to bow down to the image. Okay, everybody's desperate and in need. All right, they need a savior. They need the solution.
I got something for you. Revelation 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua.
Right, and we have this devil talking about bringing back guillotines and capital punishments, you know, and all that. So what? That's already. You better believe that's already put in place. The guillotines are ready. They got smart guillotines. Okay.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Esau, you want to chop your head off, but he gonna use your organs in your body to sell it.
Yep. Especially Jake's. You know how he get down with Jake? He loved taking Jake's organs and teeth and shit like that. You know. But that's what this is saying. That the spirit, the prophecy saw the heads of those that were beheaded, man. Okay, for standing stiffly for the name of the Lord.
Yeah, let me finish reading. And for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands.
The elect refused to enter into a covenant with this man and his new system. Okay, they refused. They put up a fight, and in turn they gave up their life for that. They refused to take that MOTV, man. Okay, that's what it's gonna lead to. Right now it's all good. Hey, we can still go to the grocery store. We don't need fucking scan. Hey, you don't need to scan your hand, right? But we're seeing the transition. We're seeing the slowly. It's like no more cash. Oh, not even today. Pretty soon it's gonna be no more debit or credit.
Exactly. Yep. That's what
You know, they're just waiting for that right chaos, the right moment, the crisis, right? They create the crisis, so we're waiting for a big event.
And you see how Trump, he's trying to, enact martial law in D.C. In D.C., that's where all the, the political figures is at. Yep. So he wants that place locked down in order before he crashed the system. Not him, but the elites gonna tell him to crash the system. Yep. So D.C. will already be so-called protected,
Yup.
Get all the homeless out.
Yeah.
All the crackheads.
Yep.
Know
about Trump, and
he wants to basically do basically like a renovation of DC.
To
get rid of all the what makes America look bad in the public eye. He wants to basically do away with that. Try to clean up the image, because we seen it at the horror. She looks run down right now.
He said, he said in the statement that we can't have tents around DC where you got world leaders coming over here making $1 billion deals, and they see poverty, people living on the street. So he wants to clean that up. That's the same thing they did in Frisco when I think the one of the presidents from China or some country came over there, and they cleaned up the whole city. And just for that week or 2 weeks, and then it was, of course, it was back to looking like shit. But that's what he wants to do with DC initially. You know what I'm saying? Clean it out, wipe out all the homeless. He don't give a shit where y'all go.
That's what they doing in LA right now in preparation for the Olympics 2028.
Oh yeah.
When the world shows up, this is what you gonna see.
That's why he's trying to criminalize homelessness.
Oh.
Trying to clean up the streets, basically.
It's hella evil.
Yeah, that's wicked.
When you inflate you inflate the economy, that's fucked up. You've inflated the economy and pushed a lot of people out of low-income homes. Where you didn't have to. Well, you can afford, a place to live. Now you can't afford that. The housing market is inflated, and now they got nowhere to go, and you got no answers for them.
Right. The only answers you have is to punish them even more. That's wicked. Instead of saying, hey, let's come up with a solution to help these people out, give them a break, find them affordable housing. Nah, we're gonna disappear them. We're gonna build more Alcatraz.
I'm gonna say one more something, and you were talking about DC, how they're cleaning up DC, but they're almost militarizing it, right?
Oh yeah, it's barricaded.
You know what it looks like? If anybody remembers, it was just a quick scene in the movie, if I recall, Civil War.
Yeah.
It looked like Civil War.
Damn.
That's from the movie Civil War. When they got to DC, it was all militarized and like martial law state, police state right there.
A forge.
Yeah, a fort, right? They trying to build so where nobody can get in and get to him.
And that's in the scriptures. It's I believe 2 Ezra 15. Yeah. That's script. That's prophecy, man. It's gonna get to that point where the cities are the capitals of these cities, right? Where the federal courts and shit like that is stationed. Those are gonna be militarized, man.
You can pretty much see that, because the people are gonna be so fed up and angry with their mayors and governors and congressmen, councilmen, and they're not gonna be safe. So they're gonna have to beef up their security for those reasons. People are gonna start coming after these elected officials. That's where that sedition comes in. They're not gonna, like it says in 2 Ezra 15, they're not gonna regard their kings nor princes, and of course their actions shall stand in their power, man.
God. And you already seen an example of that when they show up with these pig heads at their houses. They'll spray their gates or their garage doors with blood.
Yeah, vandalizing them.
Yep. God.
You had that one councilman in Virginia They doused his ass up with gasoline and lit his ass in Virginia.
Remember was recently where that guy, he killed those politicians in Minnesota?
Yep.
Was it?
Yep.
You know, targeted two of them, killed the husband and the wife, and the other one, he tried to get to him. I want to say he shot him, but he didn't kill him.
Ain't that what happened to that other dude too? He had like all black. He ran up behind the dude and shot him like in the back of the head or something.
Oh, that was the guy for healthcare. Yeah, United Healthcare guy. Yeah, that was a.
People don't care, man. People are finding out about the individuals that are in these positions, and they're not regarding their position or what their authority may be.
These corporations, man, they're fucking wicked. These corporations have everything is privatized here in America, so that's why you don't get free nothing.
Shit.
The saying in corporations is the bottom line is the bottom line.
They only care about profits, man.
Yep.
I got Sirach 10:3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Yep.
Right, and Trump and his cabinet, because Trump he's just a mouthpiece at the end of the day. It's the people behind him, and the people behind those people, right? They're wise in their own in their own minds, but in reality, the Lord is setting them up. All right, the Lord is setting them up for failure.
You take the wicked in their own craftiness.
Yep.
You still reading up, yeah?
No, that's it. I just wanted to make a point too, because brothers are speaking on their plans to push out the homeless and clean up the cities. So a lot of these homeless people, they're not all drug addicts. They're not all just out of their mind. A lot of these people actually got some sense and they paying attention. So they seeing that the government actually has the resources to make this shit done. But they seeing like how it's being done and the reason behind why it's being done. It ain't just because they just want clean cities and they want to, have the best for their people.
I had a free. You had
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick, Proverbs 29 and verse 16 in the GMT. When evil people are in power, crime increases, but the righteous will see the downfall of such people.
Right, because the people take on the energy of the leader or the leaders. Whatever the leaders of the nation put out, that's what the people gravitate to. Okay, if you have righteous leaders, the people will instinctively follow that righteousness and want to do good to each other. But instead, you have leaders, they're fucking corrupt. Okay, they're liars. All they care about is their own belly, and they're sold out to billionaires and trillionaires. Okay, so the people are like, man, the fuck? The people in their minds are done. Their minds are destroyed. The education, the food, the entertainment they're being fed, it's all wicked. It's all wicked. So their minds are done for. Okay, we got crime off the charts. Don't believe whatever these people come on TV talking about. Crime is at an all-time low, and the job market is going. Booming. That's all lies, man. We see the most evil things being done to people are doing the most evil things to each other out here, man. Yep. There ain't no love, there's no mercy out here.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 6 and verse 24. It says, but the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world, and a wise king is the upholding of the people. When you go into that word welfare, this is from the online Edom, it says welfare, the state or condition of doing well, right? It says safe or secure condition, exemption from evil, in good fortune, to prosper or do well, the social concern for the well-being of children, the unemployed, etc.
Right, and that's only gonna happen when this current kingdom is overthrown and the Lord establishes his government on the earth. That's when we're gonna have righteousness and corruption is going to pass away.
It's going to take, it's going to take the outer to destroy America, but the rest of the world is going to take 1,000 years for, to get this place right, man.
Yep. Because this place is going to be thrown down, like a brother said, in an hour with violence, with great violence. Okay? Then once this place goes down, the whole system falls, collapses. All right? The whole system is going to collapse. The rest of the world, they're going to be, they're going to be watching this. And then a lot of parts of the world are going to be on fire too. Okay? But I believe that the world is going to see the judgment of the whore.
There's Revelation 18.
Yep.
That's what I'm in right now.
You still reading, bro? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Revelation 18, and I'll start here at I'll start 6, 14, 15. Yeah, this is after the destruction. Just like, can I read up, Baba Kasha? I start at 8 and I'll read down to 15. It says Revelation 18 and 8. I'm start at 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled to her double. How much she hath glorified herself.
Who was that her? America. America done all this wickedness, and spread all their wicked ass philosophy all over the planet Earth. All right, and the Lord, got double destruction for America, and that's the missiles, man. 100 million missiles, or 200 million. 200. Go ahead.
How much she hath glorified herself and lives deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire, for strong is the Lord power Yahweh, who judgeth her.
Come on.
And
Go ahead.
and the kings of the earth, who have committed fornication, and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
It said the king shall mourn over her, so it tells you it's going to be, high political figures. They're going to look at America, they're going to wail. Even though they get pushed the button on her ass.
Lost money.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna jump down to 15.
The Lord gonna make these nations leaders push the button.
I think I saw just like a report, like an article. It's like it says that the UFOs have stopped nuclear war from happening so many times already. That they try to press the buttons already. They press the buttons to launch these things already. But the UFOs, the chariots, is like, nah, not quite yet. Not so fast, So there's gonna come a time where the chariots are not gonna stop these leaders from pressing that button, man. Okay? That's gonna be the Lord's judgment on this place. But yeah, the kings of the world are gonna see this place burn. They're gonna be the ones to be made to push the button on the whore. They were in bed with the whore. They enjoyed, getting down and dirty with America. They partook in America's crimes against humanity. Okay, they benefited from the enslavement of the people, of the Lord's people. Okay, they conspired. All right. That is all written in the scriptures, man. And when this place is finally judged, all these other nations, they're all going to be trembling. All right, they're all going to be shaking because they know they're going to be next.
I got to read. Someone was reading. You still reading, brother?
Yeah, kind of knows a little bit more.
Can I read this real quick to go with what he says real quick? 2 Ezra 4:37. By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
Right.
Don't let them go off. Yeah.
Exactly.
Missiles,
Yep. At the appointed time, right? The vision is yet for an appointed time. So it all, the Lord has everything under control to the millisecond, man. Okay. The times for the missiles to be shot where it's not in the 70s, it was not in the Cold War, it was not in the nuclear arms race, none of that. The time it was for a future, and now we're 2025. We're seeing all these nations are picking sides, running, you know, it's like drills, war games, and America is always on the receiving end of the missiles. Okay, they know it.
That's why Trump wants to take all your tax money and build a golden dome. You set up a defense system against any nuclear fallout from any country.
Yep.
But we know that the scriptures say that they shall not miss. You know, they're not going to break their ranks. You know, they're going to be shot from one end of the earth to the other, and they shall not miss when they begin to be shot to the ends of the world. So it's going to be basically for nothing. You know, that they're going to try to do this, just like they're also trying to attempt to launch a micro nuclear reactor on the moon.
Yeah.
And they're trying to basically compete with Russia and China on how they're going to basically set that up there on the moon. But you ain't even getting past the Van Allen belt. Ain't nothing getting through that. So you, like the scriptures say, why do the heathen rage? Why do they imagine a vain thing? Everything that y'all think that you have in your power, the Most High, He's sitting in the heavens like, y'all won't be able to do shit without me. So I don't know why y'all even, like, the fact that you have the audacity to think those thoughts. You can't do nothing against me. So the Lord, He has it in their mind to push forward with their enterprise, but we already know how it's going to end because the scriptures already say so.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Van Halen belt, they ain't nothing but a fence that the Lord built to keep Esau up on the earth, man. You know,
Right.
it's a belt of radiation. You know, that's the Van Halen belt. You know,
And that's why, like, the Lord's going to control it to where He going to open up the heavens just for that last moment for Babylon to get judged. When it talks about how the sword shall be bathed in heaven and shall come down upon Idumea. So the Lord gonna open up that window.
Yeah.
He gonna open up that ceiling just for you to get destroyed, man.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like they're gonna know when the chariots enter the atmosphere. You know how they say it's a sonic boom?
Yep.
It's gonna be different. You know, people.
Earthquake.
Yeah, it's gonna be something monumental that's gonna take place in the world. The whole world is gonna know about this. You know, about the Lord's, our Lord Yahweh Shai's second coming.
I wanna make a small note. When those angels said, "Why stand ye here gazing up at the heavens?" I don't want to go far off, but gazing up at the heavens, right? The same way that same Yahweh Shai left, so shall He return. And we know what it was like when He left. Like there was a lot of different commotions in the earth when He left.
Yeah.
So imagine when He returns, it's gonna have to be the same level of commotion, not just this. Mighty earthquakes,
Yep.
like sonic booms, probably volcanoes and all kinds of shit.
To land back, during his crucifixion, once He gave up the spirit, it was an earthquake, man.
Yep.
I believe it said the temple rent. You know, and people came out of their graves and walked within the city, man. You know, and we understand when he returns. Speaking of the salvation, the dead in Yahweh shall arise first. So that's a part of it as well, man. You know. It's like,
Again, it's gonna be another earthquake again.
God.
But this time, the world's gonna be rattled by all these nuclear warheads. It's gonna cause the earth to shake to and fro. You know?
It's Sirach 10:9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such an one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels.
God, yeah, this man. Hey, he sold his birthright
Awesome.
for a little bowl of what was it? Lentils, man.
Red soup.
Pottage.
Pottage, yeah.
That's how this man gets down. Now he wants you to sell out.
Red meat in there too.
You know? Yep. That red meat.
Yeah.
You know,
It wasn't cooked.
that rare meat. You know? That bloody as hell. Well, yeah, he sold his birthright. And now he, like I said, he's just setting up the system where he wants everybody to sell their soul to him. Give me your soul, some Shang Tsung type shit, man. You know? And this dude is, man, the Edomite, the pride of this Edomite, man. It's just, it reaches to the clouds. You know? The way they sit up there on stage, the way they talk to the rest of us, like they own us. You know? Like we belong to them. And they say yes, this is what we're gonna do. And by 2050, by 2030, like we don't have a say in this. And the Lord sees us. Like look at this. This is just a man. It's just a man, earth and ash. And yet he thinks he's on a level of me. He thinks he's on my level. So the Lord is highlighting the wicked so that they may be exposed, so that we can recognize who they are in the last days and pretty much stay away from them, man. Stay away from what they want us to do. Refuse their advances on us. Okay? The war started a long time ago. But from the moment us as individuals are born into this place, it's war.
Yeah,
He's already attacking us.
Yep.
Okay? He's pumping us with all kinds of poison.
Even before that, the man ejaculates in a woman, you know, the sperm is born with her.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. So like I say, yeah, from the moment we come up out of our mother's womb to this place, this man is already on us, bombarding us with stuff.
We come out the womb. You what is it? $80,000 in debt already? Off top.
Being born.
For being born, 80,000. Here you go.
Right, yeah. We live in a time where people don't even want to have kids or children.
That's never been a time like that in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Right, and it's not just the U.S. It's in Wales as well, man. You know, in other parts of Europe, they're saying they can't afford it. And the fact that they're giving up, they said they're losing their jobs, just trying to, or it's like losing their money, just trying to pay for childcare.
Yeah, yep.
You know,
Right.
you know. So hey,
They
everybody's feeling it in the world, man.
No. You made the point.
But yeah, you said, was it you reading? You read it? Can you read it again, Bob? There's not more. The proud. No, that was. Is that you? Who was reading? Who read last?
Revelation 18.
Yeah, that was. It was somebody.
How's that, y'all?
Sirach 10.
Back in Sirach 10 to verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such an one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels.
Right, a covetous man. And we're taught about being covetous in this place and in this world, in this flesh. Okay? The Lord hates a covetous man. All right? So if you're in that spirit, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall for the okie doke. Okay? When the hour of temptation comes along, a lot of people are not even gonna think twice about it.
Yeah.
Because they're only thinking about themselves. You know? They're thinking about their flesh. So boom, they're gonna go right with it. They're not even gonna put up a fight. Okay? They're gonna be seduced, right? They're gonna be seduced, enticed, or if that doesn't work, hey, by force, right? By force. So the Lord hates that. Okay, the Lord hates. It says that the Lord is going to despise their image. Okay, the Lord shall despise their image. So the Lord is getting the reports from the angels. He knows what's going on down here on the earth. Obviously, you know, when the time comes, when the MOTB is set up, because in reality, like the MOTB is a test for the elect. It's a test to see if what we're saying, if we can back up what we're saying with actions. Okay, all this time that we've been out here, that the apostles have been out here prepping the believers. Okay, we've been storing up the knowledge, the wine, the oil, right? Well, we're gonna have to put it to use. Okay, we're gonna be put to the test.
This whole grace period, this is the time for us to get ready for that day of when the enemy is gonna come and try to seize us. Like brothers is saying, you know, us as the Most High's children, you know, we're also His wife, and like the brother said in the very beginning, we already expect these things. We already know the enticement ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna be able to offer us nothing or try to you know, bribe us into giving in to take your mark, man. But then it's gonna get to the point of force. He gonna try to seize us, and he gonna try to take it. Like the brother said, you gotta be willing to die about that. Because the scriptures tell you, man, whether we live or whether we die to the Lord, man. It don't matter whether we in the flesh or whether we in the spirit. We already have a name on us. We already somebody's possession. And like it says in this, you know, there's not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. It's bad enough to want something that your neighbor got, but this man wants what's the Heavenly Father's, man. That's the ultimate level of covetousness.
He wants to sit on the throne. You were still reading, bro?
Con. Yeah, this is Revelation 18 and 15. And it reads, I'm jumping down. Unless you want to go into the merchandise of Babylon?
Well, I mean, I think we got that because we're talking about how the other nations, the kings of the world, we're going to see. You know, I mean, we can get something else.
Where you want to go?
We're still talking about the plagues, okay? Jacob's trouble.
Go back to 2nd Ezra 15.
So we can hit that, okay?
I got it.
Go ahead.
The 2nd Ezra 15 and 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Yeah, like all them niggas on social media, niggas on TikTok, niggas on YouTube talking about, that's why I don't deal with the camps. Those camps, they this and they that. When it was the camps that put in the work for you to even know that you was an Israelite. All you niggas that ain't came by in the last 5 years or so, you only know about Israel because of what the camps have been putting out.
Right, facts.
So you niggas that come on the comment section or go on social media and talk about how the camps are this and don't follow those camps and this and that. Yeah, the incredulity is showing. And the Lord gonna destroy every last one of y'all out there. All right? We don't lose sleep over you saying or giving you a reason as to why you don't believe. All right, cool. You don't believe? All right, that's fine. The Lord is only dealing with a remnant. He ain't dealing with the whole nation. Right? If you disgruntled or there's something to nitpick about why you don't want to follow the camps or whatever, that's on you.
He says in Habakkuk, or Hosea 4 and 6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because they rejected knowledge. It's all prophecy. It had to be introduced to you. Like you said, at one point they didn't even know about it, but it had to be introduced to them so they can reject it, so they can deny it.
And it's crazy that anti-camp spirit is crazy work, because Yahushua himself had a camp, for one. And then as you go through, like yourself, Paul taught about how camps are supposed to be set up. That everybody has a diversity of office, but they still are under that same spirit. So it's, and the dynamic of the camp is for a purpose. It's so Paul wrote it. He said, so every, I'm trying to think how he quoted it, but basically he's saying every work in there is for each other's benefit, you know? So a brother that's strong in prophecy, so the other men get strong in that. Evangelism is stronger, you know, but this brother's there to share that spirit. And every office is there to help not only the congregation, but to push that energy or that spirit out, because that's all part of the same spirit of Yahweh Shai out to the congregation that's learning. But as it also says in the parable, we don't need many hearers. We need doers. We need laborers. It's more about the labor of this. The harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. There's a lot of people that still got to come in and get edified by this thing. We're supposed to have, the internet should be like, we got to shut this thing down. Like they got to shut the internet down because it seems like it's just Hebrew Israelites on there. It shouldn't be all this folly that we get to see. We should just be looking at and correcting doctrine, if anything. You know, but ultimately it's supposed to be one spirit of one doctrine, the true doctrine going out on the internet, flooding. That's what it should be. So when you learn to understand purpose, these camps have a purpose, and really you don't. Being solo. Plus, all those same people that's against camps, where your work's at? Because we don't see consistency of videos out on the highways and hedges. Because we know it takes another man to see another man sweating in the heat, freezing in the cold, for you to man up and be like, he's still out here. Let me keep pushing. This is a dynamic that's necessary for this truth.
I'm gonna keep it going.
Yeah.
Are you gonna say something, bro? No. 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Right, this is the pre-flood behavior happening again. Okay? Well, we see that the earth back then was, like it says, the imaginations.
Continually evil.
It was continually evil, man.
A lot of corruption.
It was bad. Not how much, imagine how much more now, right? It's gotta be even worse, for sure. But that same behavior with the people, the leaders, the Lord's people, okay? It's at an all-time high. Okay? So what is the plagues gotta match the wickedness. The level of the plagues gotta match the level of wickedness that's happening here on the earth right now. The intensity. You know?
We say this all the time, but it's the truth. There's no fear of the Most High on the earth right now. And it was that way right before the flood. The only one that really feared was Noah. And that's why he was the only one, him and his family, was spared from that judgment. Everybody else, they wasn't in fear up until that final moment. So it's the same way, it's the same dynamic we're seeing today. There's no fear whatsoever, man. People want to do what the hell they please. Like it says in Proverbs, there is a way that seemeth right to a man, but the end of are the ways of death. And it was the devices that was, created that caused that outpouring of wickedness. There was so much devices, like it says in Ecclesiastes, I've made man to be upright, but men have sought out many inventions. Just imagine all of the practices and inventions and the devices that we see in this world today. Their imagination is out of this world right now. And it's only worse, it's getting worse.
A lot of idleness.
Going
on.
A lot of free time to do all this wickedness.
And the concept of God is trifled with, it's played with. People don't take the concept of, even in TV shows, cartoons, they make fun of God like it ain't nothing. Now, who cares what the image of it? I'm just saying the concept of what God is supposed to represent. They just play with it and don't take it seriously, like nothing's ever gonna happen.
And then try to transcend it.
And that's the people that believe. I'm talking about the people just in regular life. They just don't even care. They just make jokes. They just, it's a thing that's not taken seriously. That's why the perils have to come to where his spirit is back to. Matter of fact, you're about to read that, right? 2nd Ezra.
Can I read this real quick? Genesis 6 and 5 in the NLT. The Lord observed the extent of human wickedness on the earth, and he saw that everything they thought or imagined was consistently and totally evil.
Consistently. Yep.
So the Lord was sorry that he ever made them and put them on the earth. It broke his heart.
Yep, from the wicked to the Jake sleeping with his neighbor's woman.
Yeah.
From the wicked that are doing operations on other people to change their so-called, you know, what they were born as, their gender, to the Jake, like I said, the Jake sleeping with his neighbor's wife. The imaginations, man, they don't stop. When people are idle, they don't think to do anything good. It's like they think what bad shit can I do today, right? What mischief can I get into today? Well, it says that the wicked sleep not unless they cause some to fall, man.
I was thinking that.
You know, it's a big tool that's helping us see that. It's the internet, man.
Yep.
Like in the ancient times, you always had wicked people, but when you a lot of it was through word of mouth. You heard about the wickedness going over in this city. You may have been able to travel to there, and then you can see it firsthand. But now the internet allows people to get on there and just show you what kind of bullshit they be on.
Yep.
How fucked up these people are, man. You can just go on the internet and see these people are not right, man. And it's like the Lord is showing you, like, okay, I'm gonna let these people show you they self. Why? I'm about to bring what I'm about to bring.
Right.
I got a quick precept. Sirach 40:9. It says, death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamity, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood.
Yep.
First death.
Let me finish this, and then I'm gonna go back to 2nd Ezra 15. It reads Genesis 6:7 in the NLT. And the Lord said, I will wipe this human race I have created from the face of the earth. Yes, I will destroy everything, every living thing. All the people, the large animals, the small animals that scurry along the ground, and even the birds of the sky. I am sorry I ever made them. But Noah found favor with the Lord Yahweh. And Noah represents the elect in these days. That's going to find
Noah mean? It means
Comfort. Yeah.
right?
walk.
Comfort. Yeah.
So let me, I'll read 9. This is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, the only blameless person living on earth at the time, and he walked in close fellowship with the Most High.
Right, and being in this in this circle, right? Being in the name of the Lord right now, that is what, and the truth being covered with the garment, right, of this truth. That is walking with the Most High, man. Okay, so we in a sense, just like Noah was moved with fear to act, right, to build. The same thing is happening with us. We saw the truth on the whether on the YouTube or wherever you ran into it. You heard. I personally heard the elders cussing us out. Hey, get your ass out there.
Yeah.
You know, don't put it off. You gonna make the Lord wait?
Yeah.
You wouldn't wait for some box, right? You would go out there and try to get into it right away. Well,
You'll travel cross country for the box.
that's true, yeah.
We're getting passports.
That's true.
To go get pussy.
That's true, bro. So, and that's how we felt. Our conscience, man, told us to, hey, get your ass out there. You know, you got some work to do. You better, you want to receive salvation. You want mercy. You better act like it.
That's it.
You know, because we see the conditions of the world. We see the behaviors of the people. Okay, and me personally, that was 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago. Brothers have been in here for more than 10 years. So they've seen it. We see it. Okay? And if you're listening to us right now and you just started listening, just know that there's not a lot of time left, all right? There's not a lot of time left. The day of the Lord is going to come like a thief in the night. Okay? So now is the time to get your ass up, All right, watch the videos, take notes, get your ass out here. Repent. Okay?
So back in 2 Ezra 15:7, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Right. The Lord got his prophets out here to show his people their transgressions. Okay? And what the consequences of those actions come with. Okay? It's gonna be famine, sword, and destruction. Okay? And the Lord, the Lord don't gotta wait for we don't gotta wait for the missiles. The Lord can get you at any time. He can get us at any time. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
That's what we're doing now. Yep. This is how you petition. This is how you protest. That's the word. Yep.
And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people are led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm.
Right, that mighty hand, who's that talking about, right? That's obviously talking about the Lord Yahushua. Okay? The Lord is going to come up, boom, it's going to invade. It's going to be a aerial invasion. Okay?
Yep.
And a rescue. Simultaneous rescue.
Yep. To gather his people, his elect. Okay? From Egypt. America's the new Egypt. All right? Flash news. Or news flash.
Right before the Lord delivered us out of Egypt, what series of events took place before he took us out of there? Plagues. So get ready to see some shit. While we await the salvation of our Lord, just prepare your mind to see some strange, different, just strange, supernatural, unexplainable shit. Esau, he ain't gonna have no explanation for it.
And it's not gonna be like in the time of Egypt, where all Israel is gonna be in that land of Goshen, so to speak, man. Right. Hey, the 2/3 this time is gonna get fucked up, man. You know?
Right, because right now he can say, oh, well, this is why this earthquake happened. Oh, this is why a tsunami happened. But there's gonna be things that are happening that he can't he himself can't even explain.
In Egypt is the word Egypt is a Greek word, you know. It means basically straits, double straits. All right, straits basically means difficulty. You know, you catching hell, and this America is the modern day Egypt, because the so-called the Egypt in Africa was named it was actually Mizraim, you know, because the Mizraim was the son of Ham. All right, one of the sons of Ham, and they had us in slavery, man. You know, those people down there in the Sudan, you know, those tall, dark, lanky Africans, they had us in slavery going back into ancient Egypt. You know, it wasn't called Egypt back then. It was called Mizraim, Matazari. You know, in the Hebrew. You know,
Yep, and the level of difficulty. That's why it's a double straight. The level of difficulty to get up out of this place is high, man. It's high.
You said it before, you know, when we're in mother's womb, when we're coming out into this world, it's difficult. It's evil, it's hell.
Yep. So it's not gonna be a cakewalk, but being here, all right, repenting, calling up on the name of the Lord, it definitely is. That's the right way. That's the right path.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. That's the correct choice. There's no other way. Who's reading?
Yeah, 2 Ezra 11. Well, I was in the middle of verse 11. and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
So that's a clue, as before, that it's not talking about that ancient Egypt. It's talking about a new place that takes on the fashion of Egypt, okay, of the ancient Egyptians, okay, and just like that place was great in its time, and they were lifted up with pride. This place is the same thing. We have a city here called Memphis. We have pyramids all over the goddamn place.
Back in fiat currency.
In the back of the dollar.
They got a place in I want to say it's back east somewhere called, is it called Babylon or New Babylon or something like that? New York, yeah.
Even the Great River, which I believe is the Mississippi, right?
Yes, the longest river in America.
Yep. So everything, if you look closely, if you do the research, if the Spirit is working with you, if you have the right leaders, you're going to identify this place. You're going to know where you're at. Okay? It's just been repackaged, reskinned. Okay? Modernized. You still reading?
Yeah. Verse 12.
And speaking of the plagues, right? Even though this didn't happen here on this side of the world, recently over in Galilee, the Galilean Sea, there was a phenomenon of the water turned bloody red. It looked like basically a sea of blood. Just like days ago. And also, Lord showing, signs and wonders, and I mean, these things have occurred. The fact that these things are still happening is just to show you the Lord, he's still finna bring it to you. He's finna bring it to this world, man.
Real quick pre on that. Revelation 16:4. And the third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and fountains of waters, and they became blood.
That's prophecy.
Hey, there was one that just happened right now.
There's significance to it. Not just that he just turned water into a bloody red color. I can symbolize that the Lord's getting ready to do a lot of slaying. It's going to be a lot of great death. And we know on that side of the world, that's where the war of Armageddon is going to be had. A lot of buildup of troops being over there, and then not to forget the drying up of the Euphrates River to prepare the way of the east.
Was that the Dead Sea? Was that turning into blood?
Galilean Sea.
Galilean Sea.
A lot of these signs that's been happening in the past years, people, they starting to get immune to it, to where it's not really affecting them no more. And that's not the effect that it's supposed to have. Because it's like the brother said, the Lord is pretty much telling you, look, I'm still coming. I'm still gonna bring these things. It's like you got a siren going off, warning you of a storm. That siren gonna keep on going off until that storm comes. So we gonna continue to see, these super moons and what you call them, lunar eclipses and solar eclipses, all of the different signs in the heavens, the animals, their behavior. We gonna continue to see these things.
They're choosing to ignore the signs, man. And the warnings. And that, hey, the Lord's gonna give them into their own devices. They're gonna be given into their own devices, man. It says the Lord will choose their delusions, man. So if he that, like it says, he that is filthy, let him be filthy still, man. Okay? The Lord don't, he gave us benefits, right?
Scripture says that in 2nd Ezra 9. They have known me. The benefit, the prophets are the benefit right now, because we're here to give you the warning, here to tell you or break down the scriptures and break down these prophetic events that are taking place globally, and the world is just ignoring them. Our people ignore them. It's not a big deal. It's not made, it's not on your global news to tell you, this is prophecy. This is prophecy. They ain't gonna tell you that. You got to get the truth from the prophets. It's like, if you hear your car alarm going off and you just hit the button. Okay, it's nothing.
Don't
Don't. You know,
into it.
it's going off. It's going on. Let me just hit the button. Eventually, you're gonna go outside. And your car gonna be gone because you ignored that alarm. You ignored that warning. You know, the same thing with the prophets. Eventually, the prophets are not gonna be on the street. You think we're gonna be out here, oh brother, you know, me at the camp with chaos and people killing people, women getting raped in the street, people left for dead, it's dead babies all around in the street and people dying and shit. It's a famine. You think, oh, we just gonna go pull up a camp and just be like, nah, it ain't gonna be peaceful.
Police.
Yeah.
Like those
Barricades and all kind of shit.
Right here.
those reporters that'll be in the fucking category 8
Yeah,
hurricane getting blown away. No, man.
It's a category
We
4.
already
He
taking
don't even
shelter.
have a hat on.
Yeah.
We
Remember those
don't
people
be
that were
hidden in
just
that time.
remember those people that were just kicking back, watching the missiles go hit
That part.
Israel.
Yeah.
Where were they at in
They're like
they were like in Lebanon, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
watching.
Lebanon.
In Lebanon, they were just chilling, watching the missiles hit it. Nah, it ain't gonna be peaceful like that. Let's just play have a drink, a glass of wine while missiles is coming and shit is going on. Nah, it's not gonna be nothing like the shit you see on TV. It ain't gonna be like none of these feature films. It ain't gonna be like Independence Day. It ain't gonna be like Civil War. It's gonna be 1,000 times worse. And we're here to give you the warning. But you know, the elect is gonna get it. But while everyone else, hey,
It's what it
seek in the
is.
kingdom.
Y'all remember that scene on Leave the World Behind when that big ship was coming to shore?
Yeah.
And they were just sitting there watching it. They like, oh, you know, it is getting kind of close. That's how people are. They like, they can see the signs happening. They see danger coming, but it's like, they just stuck. And it's like, with the prophets are the watchmen. Eventually, the watchmen get their ass off the tower and they go to safety. They're going to be up there for so long.
That's
Quick,
facts.
Luke 12 and 54 in the Amplified Bible, he also said to the crowds, when you see a cloud rising in the west, you immediately say it is going to rain, and that is how it turns out. And when you see that a south wind is blowing, you say it will be a hot day, and it happens. You hypocrites, play actors and pretenders. You know how to analyze and intelligently interpret the appearance of the earth and sky to forecast the weather, but why do you not intelligently interpret this present time?
Right, that's going out
That's it.
to all the other camps, the other leaders. All right, they're not warning, they're not sounding the alarm. They're trying to get comfortable here.
I like how I called them pretenders.
Pretenders,
Yeah.
man.
That's a cold word. You got it, bro.
You can tell by their act. You can tell by one's actions by the fruit. If they're sincere or not.
It's real.
You know, if your actions are showing that you're not preparing for the outcome of what's getting ready to transpire, you're full of shit. You know, you still stuck in you know, these gimmicks. These niggas doing Western music videos and shit. You know, Jake thinking he's what's that Western actor? Clint Eastwood.
Oh, man, yeah.
You know, what are you doing? You know, are you trying to go on this platform and that platform, on this podcast and that podcast? Your fruits are showing, man.
Sour.
Your fruits are showing.
That's it. Yep. That's it.
You ain't preparing for what's to come, and you're not preparing the flock for what's getting ready to come.
Keep right ears of this word.
You know?
Pretenders. That's what the scripture calls them, man. Pretending to be prophets or leaders. You know, in reality, you're just feeding your own belly, man.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
And the people that are under you, that are listening to you, if they don't wake up, right? In real life, they don't have any discernment to realize they're being misled. They're gonna fall right with you. Okay?
Someone has something. I can still continue in 2nd Ezra.
Go ahead, bro.
15. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with plagues, and the punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with the fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. The sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
That sounds like civil war. Sounds like nation against nation, people against people. All right, it's gonna be, the job market is already dying here. Okay, people are gonna be out of work. The food is not gonna be delivered to the stores. Okay, we got all kinds of businesses closing. People losing their livelihoods. Okay, so in turn, people are gonna lose their heads, their minds. All right.
It's a clash of religious belief systems. It's a clash of political affiliation, social status, economic status. It's a clash of all these things, man. All of the above. And like we was talking about earlier, how people are going after these elected officials and politicians, these mayors and governors. If you associated with any form of government, you could possibly be a target. That's where it's heading. And you had a former employee of DOGE. He went by his moniker. He went by the name Big Balls. That's what they called him. Big Balls. They said he got his ass beat. They tried to kill his ass, man. You know?
They said he got jumped by some gang members or some shit.
But yeah, man. Well, if you affiliated with any of these type of parties, that's in opposition to, you know, others that are, you know, that have that indifference as far as this system goes. Yeah, it's going to be a clash out here, man.
Yep. Because we live in a society where it's always the blame game. Yep. Everybody's constantly blaming the other side. You know, it's the Democrats, it's the liberals, now it's the Republicans, conservatives, it's the illegals, it's black fatigue. You know, it's always the blame game here. But it's really it's the leaders, man. And we're not even meant to live together like this as the nations. Everybody's supposed to be in their own land. So. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Yeah, just, you know, how we're speaking about these governors, they're getting, you know, pretty much hunted down by these people that are fed up, right? And there's the date on here is April 14th, 2025. Real quick, authorities in Pennsylvania have arrested the man they said intentionally set fire to the governor's residence early Sunday morning while Governor Josh Shapiro and his family were asleep inside. So, you know, Salakia, but you know that's the point, that they're going after these governors, you know, and these people in power, you know, like the Akim we're talking about right now.
And that's just
recent, you know. It's not an old story, you know.
We're getting closer to the second Ezra, where it says the course of their actions shall stand in their power. People are starting to get fed up and tired of waiting. Like we protesting, we putting in, you know, they going to the courts, they trying to do it the legal way. It's not working. So people trying to, you know, they trying to hold off, but it's all gonna happen anyway. It's gonna boil over. People gonna start trying to solve it themselves.
Plus, America is really like the only country, or the main country, where most of their citizens are armed.
Yeah.
They have the right to bear arms, so you know, that can get out of hand, just knowing that the population outnumbers its own government. You know.
Yep.
And that's part of the reason why they've been setting up a lot of these mass shootings, so that they can implement these gun laws. They want to have a reason to take people's arms, you know, get rid of the Second Amendment, and all these other things. They want to de-arm the population.
That's it.
That takes away their will to resist the government, their power. So you already see right now what they're doing with all these string of mass shootings, and a lot of it is Jake. They putting Jake as the face of all these mass shootings right now.
Yep.
Like when Esau do it, it takes they don't even immediately show their face. But when Jake do it, it's like almost immediately.
Instant.
They put his face right up.
Yeah, and the verbiage they'll use as well. You know, if it's an Edomite, they'll talk about his past, how he was a good kid. You know, he was raised in a good family. He had Christian morals and values. If it's Jake, they just demonize, man. You know?
He's a member of this group or this gang. He was a troubled teen.
Yep, fine. So they always make that separation or that category. And as we always go into the word accuser, man. You know?
Yeah, they're gonna start to shift the blame on Jake, and pretty much have everybody believing that you're the problem. That you're the cancer in society right now. And you're the reason why cancer is at an all-time high. You're the reason why there's all these recalls. You're the reason why it's the sickness. All these children going missing and missing organs. You're the reason why inflation is happening. Why the price of food and petroleum and gas and et cetera. Yeah, man, it's war on Jacob, man. Yeah, that hasn't stopped since the garden.
Yeah.
We're still in war.
The psyop. The psyop continues, man.
Hey, the latest one in Georgia, they claiming that he did it because they said that those jump shots made him suicidal. Mm-hmm. So he just was gonna go crash out by the CDC.
Wow.
So they can craft all type of narratives around this. With you, Jake's being to blame.
Yeah.
Because a black face did it.
Right. And with them saying, oh, it's the JB that had them do it, so y'all admitting that y'all putting poison in people then, huh?
Stumbling on their words.
Right? If you're saying that's the reason, if that was the motive through what the government put into people, then it's true that the government it actually fucked up people, man. You know?
Yep. That's how he'll self-sabotage a little bit to get to fulfill his agenda. I got one. Anybody has something?
I got Isaiah 30 and verse 9. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And the brother is he's telling you, like, hey, all of these things that we see happening, this is all for one agenda, man, to come down on Israel. All of these things that he's doing is to justify himself in the way that he's about to come against us. And we telling you, like, look, this is what's coming, man. This man, he's been doing the same thing over and over again. He's doing the same playbook, or he's using the same playbook and exercising those same plays. But it's all for a greater agenda. And Jake, they telling us, man, we tired of you Hebrew Israelites, man. We don't want to hear y'all, man. Shut up. Go do something else, man.
Yeah, y'all too negative.
All right, we're grumpy.
Yeah, you grumpy men shouting.
Go get some money.
We're supposed to be all fucking jolly out here. Living our best lives. Happy.
Into the bag.
Hey, but the scriptures tell you, man, where there's no vision, the people perish. We giving you the vision. We telling you, this is what's coming, and this is how you're supposed to prepare yourself according to the scriptures. You disregarding the vision. So it's only a matter of time.
Right, whether they hear or whether they forbear. Hey, we're doing our job. All right? Those who are meant to listen and to hear, listen, and hear the voice of the Lord, right? Because it says, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. Those are going to return, man. The rest of you who ignore, you gotta face the judgment. Okay?
Yeah.
You gotta go through through the second death. You gotta, right? You gotta experience the second death, man.
Proverbs 1:32. You about to get that?
No, you can.
I had it from 24. I started. I have it in the NLT. 24.
I called you so often, but you wouldn't come. I reached out to you, but you paid no attention. You ignored my advice and rejected the correction I offered. So I will laugh when you are in trouble. I will mock you when disaster overtakes you. When calamity overtakes you like a storm, when disaster engulfs you like a cyclone, and anguish and distress overwhelm you.
In was it Ecclesiastes 12? It tells you to remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth. When you able-bodied, when you got freedom, when you got access, when you able to, make that sacrifice and forget yourself, make that sacrifice unto the Lord, man. But this is before the evil days. So you read the Salaki, you can start up like 2 more verses where it says you ignored the advice.
You ignored the advice and rejected the correction I offered. So I will laugh at you when you are in trouble.
Wait, it's like it says it's another scripture. It tells you how the former things are coming to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. The Most High is showing mercy and using His men to tell you the things.